listen over. You a queen when I less than I'm a gozy. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Owamie, Owamie. Hey, hey, hey. Girl, you're such a powerful woman.
Hi ninjas, how are you doing? It's your girl Owamie aka Visphere for collaborating back for our entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, you're most definitely welcome. Please do make sure that I subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I absolutely love you. Now my ninjas, you guys know I am getting notorious for my exclusive interviews and also like people sharing their side of the story of whatever that has happened, especially publicly, okay? So today, I actually have a very special guest, and we're here with a Dr. Hoti.
No, thank you, Owamie. So yeah, I'm just glad to be here.
Ne?
It's an honor.
Thank you.
So this is Dr. Hoti, mainly from Johannesburg CBD. I've been doing my work for many years, since from my high school level up until today.
Okay.
Yeah. So in this journey of whatever thing of which I am, because of I'm a traditional healer. Many people say like it's a sangoma, but sangoma. So yeah, I'm a prophet. I have a church of which I'm running called Vusela African Traditional Church, of which is also based in Johannesburg CBD.
Okay.
Now, yeah, it's just been a difficult journey, hey?
It has been a difficult journey.
I won't lie, difficult journey. You know, you can build your name for years. Then just on one day, boom,
Ne?
yeah.
I can see that you really want us to just fire in and talk about what happened. But welcome to the show.
No, thank you. Thank you a lot. Thank you a lot.
Yeah. But okay, let's start with who is Dr. Hoti?
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
please.
No, Dr. Hoti is a traditional healer based in Johannesburg CBD from Val. So my name is Katleho Duncan Hoti. I was born and brought up in Val. I'm in Finetown. So via my 14 year, if it's a remark, I think I was 14 years of age when I started practicing as a healer.
Okay.
So by then, I was just a prophet because I used water and it's washo to heal people. People who are sick, people who need spiritual intervention. Then after 3 years to 4 years, then badimba to become a sangoma.
Okay.
Then I did. Gatwasa, ngadla intwaso, after intwaso, ngaqala ngasebenza abantu futhi. So it was so difficult for me to finish school because hanikili skolong, nikishincha skolo like I went from I think 3 different high schools. Yeah. From LSS to Itubaletu, from Itubaletu to Orlando High, from Orlando High again to Itubaletu, right? Because of being a lento leguti moya, whenever these things start, like I'll just jump and tell teachers whatever thing which I'm seeing, whatever ingibona ebantwana abanye, things like that. Then fine, I had to drop out of school. Then gadula, gatwasa. After twasa wami, then I went back to school. Then at least I was lucky enough to finish school.
Okay.
Then I got to school. Then after that,
That's matric, ne?
that's matric.
Okay.
Then I finished school. Then afterwards, come game the year of which I have to go to varsity. I went to varsity. Then this thing again starts. Starts again. So morning say practice I was working. Now I feel so many people. I have solved different types of problems. Then I went to varsity. Then after my university level, also more because of I had to change my course. Change to doing African medicine, of which I did, but it was something of which I was doing part time. As normal school days, something of which
Yeah.
fine. I practiced as a sangoma from then. Ngatwasisa abantu, ngasebenza abantu. Then I got so serious fame. Kaba famous sekatsele magatsang. Then whenever how famous, you are calling. Fame goes with problems, I must say.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, because of I've been criticized. Even on Daily Sun, I've been criticized that they found my snake doing what.
Your snake?
Yes.
You have snakes?
They have snakes.
They say, but do you have snakes? Do you?
No. So
Where is it? Do you have it here?
There's nothing here. So the truth is, as a Sangoma or as an African healer, I know how to, yeah, like it's about to sanoa, you sebeletse, to do those kind of things for
Okay.
you. So all those kind of things. Now, by then, they were the journalist of which wrote the story wrote something of which was wrong and it was all lies. So you can see there was a matter of crushing me on that line again. So okay, it's fine then. Safita seo. Then nerisile go high, or people will come and burn the house. You know how are things in villages and townships?
Wait, people came and burned.
No, but you know how things are in townships.
Yes.
Because it was the talk of the town that kuthiwa kunenyoka laphaya, so we need to make a plan. Yes.
Then
So-
wait a minute. Who when they wrote that article on Daily
Yeah.
Sun, who was their source?
I don't know. I don't
So
know.
the source was anonymous.
So the source was anonymous, and the source being anonymous, it was like they took a story from TikTok or somewhere, something like that. It was 2021, I guess, if I'm quite right. It was 2021. So I don't know who was the source. I don't know who was who, what was happening, because of we even had to go to who are these people? The committee leaders, my committee. Then we arranged ukuthi abantu beze bomphakathi because they
For the
needed
community
answers.
to come. If you can, please, let's use more of English. So
Okay,
that
no problem.
Our followers
No
will follow,
problem.
because I know they're going to be like, Owamie, why didn't you ask him? Because, we have people that follow us from outside
From
the
England,
country.
from where I understand, no
So they
problem.
don't understand vernacular.
Yes. So what happened is this: we normally called the neighbors and all that. Then we addressed the situation from A to Z. Then fine, they understood because of they know that my family has been there for years, and they are also healers like the way I am. I'm coming from a family of healers, and I'm also a healer. My grandmother is a Sangoma, still alive today. My mother is a prophet, so it's just something like that. Then okay, fine. 2022, everything was going well.
But before, I
Yes.
just want us to understand this part. So Daily Sun
Yeah.
comes out with an article
Yes.
saying that you have snakes.
Yes.
So what did they allege or those snakes are doing in the community for the community to now?
It was like the snakes are dangerous for the kids or for the babies around the community.
Oh, like physical snakes.
Yes,
that
physical
those snakes are
yes.
going to bite
But it
their
was
kids.
more like it's a snake of Ugutwala snake.
Yes.
Dr. Hoti Twele from Mozambique, he has snakes. Then he performs miracles, of which is true. I do perform miracles for people.
Okay.
But the way the writer was explaining things, it was like the snakes
are dangerous,
dangerous.
and uncontrolled.
yes,
And
especially
they can just
for
go out there and eat the kids.
Yes. So that was the main thing of which the article was saying. Now, fine, we address the issue. Then we pass from that. But you must remember that people take time to forget. There's the issue of they have snakes. Even my siblings, my family, whoever was there at school to be like, no, you have snakes in your family. Things like that. You know how bad it is.
Yes.
Okay, fine, it's okay then. Then Gafita mo, okay. Then come 2022, 2023, everything's been like things have been happening. I've been so lucky enough, I must say. Clients, I have clients of which I have built their lives from scratch. People of which are now in parliament. People of which are now big in social media. People of which are actors, singers. You can count. So, they'll buy things for me. People think me buy cars. People think
Wait,
me
they
buy.
would buy you cars
Yeah, I do have cars.
that were
I-
bought for you.
By clients.
I also
I'm
want to
telling you.
be a pastor.
No, I do have cars. Cars of which clients have bought for me. I have a flat of which a client has bought for me. So
Wow.
it's just a lot. I've been blessed enough. Now, come 2023, my church, I started having a church via 2018, 2020. But it was just a small church. A church with no vibe, with no name, things like that. So in 2023, the church now attracted many people from different parts of the world.
Yeah.
People come from Saudi Arabia coming to church on big events. People come from England. People come from India. People come from Australia coming to the church, things like that. Okay. Now, there was a certain pastor of which, there is actually a certain pastor of which is just near wherever I'm having a church. Now, he started by saying, this guy's not called. I'm the one who's called. So I'm the one who have to run this kind of church, because an African church, the church of which I'm running. So he must not run this church, his church of his. he must move from here. Now I'm attracting different people from different places. So the church is full. People are coming in. People are getting healed. Testimonies are too strong. Those people of which were nothing, they are something today because of this church. So now people are coming in. Then when these people are coming in, it became a serious threat to other pastors, to other traditional healers. Most especially this pastor, this so-called pastor, who has dealt with me to the core. Because now, what's happening is this. I was getting calls. You must stop operating here. It's better you move to Soweto or where. But you must know that Johannesburg CBD is a territory for who and who and who and who. And you are not on the list.
So the calls that you were getting, you were
Yes.
getting those calls from what? Private numbers?
No, it will be a private number. It will be a number sometimes.
A
But
random
a
number.
random number of which you
Okay.
can never, whenever you are calling it back, you can never even get it. Like you can never even get anyone. Whenever you are calling back, you're never trying to trace the number. It will show that the number was registered in 2009 by who. You don't even get to track who's behind this.
Yeah.
So these are things of which were happening. Now, because of my work was now big. Ngapha I deal with church. Ngapha it's a traditional stuff. So mina as a youngster, I'm a traditional healer of which I'm still young. Now I have this thing of learning. I'll go to for example to Mozambique. I'll go to Lesotho. I'll go to Swaziland. I'll go to Malawi, Tanzania, Addis Ababa, like those kind of places. I'll go to different parts of Africa to get different helps to heal people. So now there is this thing of people now wanted power, money, and fame. So now I had to travel to Malawi to get those kind of helps of which can help people come into money, power, and fame.
Okay.
Fine. Then people are getting these things. We have Isitwala, of which it's for power. Like for example, for clients, for your business to run like smoothly, to have all those maybe hundreds and hundreds of people coming in your business. So it's something which I was performing for people. Then I was also performing Isitwala it was for businesses, taxi industry, school, maybe you're running a college, tavern, your restaurant, like you can name them all. Okay, fine. They're doing so good. But people now wanted something of which can put money inside the house. We need something of which can put money inside the house. We don't need lentole which I'm going to work. I'm going to do what? I'm going to do what? So I want something of which can put money inside the bag or where.
Yeah.
So as a healer, my clients want this thing. Now, I have to go and look for this thing and make sure that I'm coming back with it. Fine, I did that. It was earlier on 2022 when I went, I embarked on a journey of getting those kind of helps. Then I did. I tested them with few people. They worked. They worked. Even though some people, like this thing of Utwala for money, it differs. There are people of which can Utwala for money now. A person can get something like, let's say 10,000 on daily basis. Then another one can take the very same thing, but that one can maybe get something like 1 point something on daily basis. The other one can get that rightly today, the person can get 50 plus on daily basis. So this thing like Diatifara, I don't know how I can say they work coming to Amadlo's wako,
Okay.
or they work according to your luck. If your luck is not that strong and stuff, they'll just rightly go there like 1 point something, 2 point something, 5 point something. You see,
But it will still be an improvement
yes,
from where
yes,
you were.
yes.
Okay.
But on that little ratio, like, you
Yeah.
get my point?
Yeah.
So, okay, it's fine then. Then after getting this, I saw that people like, they now believe in these things of, I want money now. I don't want anything. So I did those kind of things. But this thing is done by something of which I'm giving you. Whatever something of which I'm giving you, it has rules and laws of which you must make sure that you abide by them. If you don't, you'll get a serious problem. Because of all these things, if you don't abide by the rules, they won't work. It's either they won't work or something bad might happen to you. Depending on whatever it is or how it works.
If you break whatever a rule is supposed to happen. Okay.
Yes. Like for example, one rule. I had one institual of which whenever I'm giving you, you must not have sex at least for 6 months. That's one. So you can imagine how people love sex and enjoy sex.
I mean,
And this
people.
So So you can imagine something of which it's a rule, it's a law, a serious one. 6 months full, no sex, no alcohol, no smoking. Yes. Then I also have one isitwalo of which whenever umangufake sona, you must not go to any funeral for a period of 1 year. Should you go to a funeral, it's a problem. So these are rules of which you must abide.
No
by.
matter who it is, it can
No
be
matter
your mother,
who
it can
is,
be your
it can be a
child.
mother, a child, who. When now what you don't have to be wherever where the dead body is, you must not be there. So these are things of which I do have, but they come with the price. That's what I can say. You pay for whatever thing of which I'm giving you, then now you must make sure that whatever thing of which I'm giving you, you must respect it and go by the rule of which I've given
whatever
you.
it is.
Fine.
Yes.
Then, you can come. I'm giving you this and this and this. Then you must go and do whatever thing of which I told you. Mind you, whenever I perform your rituals, I'm not there. I gave you this and this and this. You must do whatever thing of which I told you. Then when you come to me, I have a fee of which I'm charging you. For example, for Ugutwala, there is Ugutwala for, let's say, for example, 200,000. How much must you come with? You come with half of that money.
Okay.
If Ugutwala is for 50,000 rand, you come with half of that money. Depending on Uguti, how much you come with.
Do you want?
And I have a YouTube channel of which I'm explaining these things rightly. Uguti. When you come to me, you come with half of the price of this money. After 6 months, this thing has worked for you. You come with the other remaining balance.
Okay.
Why is it like that? It's because of I am not that 100% sure that you'll follow the rules directly the way I've told you.
Okay, so now what you are saying is that it's not that if it's 200,000 you're gonna make 200,000.
Yes,
no, it's that if
yes.
it charges 200,000,
Yes.
bring half. Once it has worked for you, bring the other half.
Yes.
Okay, so that's sort of like security for you as well.
Yes.
Okay.
By so saying, on this 6 months period, surely you've made a lot.
Yeah.
Then you have to come with the remaining balance.
And then what if they don't bring the remaining balance?
I just don't. Like there's a guy of which had something like 8 mil. Yeah. Ngamenzela umntwana nje omncane, small boy. Then he had 8 mil. But till today akabuyi kimi. Just spoken phone mkhulu, I've seen wonders. I have something like this and this and this la engine at this moment. Ngizoza till today akagezi. So if you don't come, surely after let's say 6 months, 1 year, that thing yaqala drop. Because when you come with the remaining balance, there is something which ngiyakufaka futhi. Because of isithwalo, it's not something of which I can say it's
So
forever.
there's like something that you put again.
Ngiyayivuselela
Okay,
futhi.
so it's like a
Every
revival.
year. Yes,
So
every year.
every year this person has to be
Yes,
coming.
yes, becoming. Ngiyayivusela. Kanjalo.
So this is why, like with some people, they say when their sangoma dies, their things start
Which is true.
having problems because
No, which is
now
true. Which is true. I might die today. Then if I didn't teach you how to merely revive this thing, or what must you do in order for you to charge this thing, if I die, you must know very
6
well
months
that
later it's also going.
it's
It's
also
following
going.
its owner.
Yes.
Okay. And so with traditional healers, and you said you're also a person, which obviously we'll get to the part, to the story that we want to talk about
Yes,
today.
yes,
Maybe we can
yes.
have another episode where we can just
Yes,
get
yes,
and
please,
deep
yes.
into like,
This thing,
being a
how
sangoma
do I
and being a
balance
pastor,
them?
how do you balance that, right? So just don't stress about that. But what I want to know now is
Yes.
that, is it a strategic thing that you guys make sure that every 6 months come back, because that's also money for
No,
you guys?
you know what's happening. Whenever you are moving around, traveling, meeting people and stuff, like now being with you, it's an energy. It's an energy.
Yes.
So whenever you are not becoming rich, you are not becoming known, you are not becoming having this and this and this and this and this. So whatever thing which I'm putting in you, for example, I'm cutting you, then I'm putting this muti, or I'm performing this ritual for you. You must know that whatever muti which I'm putting you in, it's a muti from an animal, depending which animal it is. Like for example, we can take a snake, then we make sure that we put herbs of which will make this snake then this snake, after a long run, it becoming tired. Then you must know that me now, whenever I'm performing this rituals for you, when you don't sacrifice anything, there is no bloodshed coming to my things. So there is this thing of which I need to do for you. Learn to let either loco, but after a year, by the time you come,
It's hungry, sort of.
It's hungry, sort of.
So it needs to be fed.
It needs to be fed.
Okay.
So
that makes
the problem begins when this thing's not fed. So I must make sure that I'm giving this thing this and this and this and this and this. Then
Okay.
afterwards, everything becomes number one.
Okay, I get
Yes.
that. Okay.
So fine. 2023, later on November, there was a woman who came to me.
Okay.
This woman who came to me, she was so emotionally drained. And by so saying, I think it's a woman of which is about 45 to 50s or 50 plus.
Okay.
The woman who came to me, she spoke to me, Mkulu, that's how they mail address me. You know, Mkulu, I'm so poor, I have a problem, and my husband is abusing me. She's taking medication for sugar diabetes, something like that. So now, Gimbali say like I have insurances and he has some manual fee she has.
Wait, she's saying her husband is struggling with diabetes.
Diabetic, yes.
Okay, and then he's on insurances and stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
So now I want you to at least help me by Horekem Molai. Like I want to
kill.
him.
Okay.
So now I know that this thing of killing and stuff is in younger, they are charging too much coming to that. Now, how much do you charge coming to do that? I said, no, you know, man, at this moment I'm so into church things, pastoring and stuff. So being truthfully, I won't be able to help you coming to kill your husband. So what's the main reason for you to kill him? She said to me, she's not sexually active. One. Number two, I need that money because of there are things of which I need to do. So that money is a lot. I can even give you a share of that money. Then I said, no, man, you know, coming to killing, I'm not good in those things. Because of when you're a healer, you tend to kill people. You know what happens? If I can give maybe, let's say, 4 or 5 people which to kill people, then those people will die. After dying, whenever I'm giving you any help, whenever I'm giving anyone medication, for example, let's say a person is sick from, let's say, maybe surikimau or something. If I can give you help, that person will eventually die. Then the other one also. So when you're a healer, you must not give people much to kill because of you end up having that thing of killing abantu in you spiritually. So whenever you're giving anyone muti, the person will eventually die. Yes.
So it's like the spirit of death now follows you.
Follows you.
Wow.
Even in your family, people are now dying because of you are giving people wrong muti to kill people and stuff. Okay, and fine. Then this woman, what did she do? She said, no, so what can you offer me? I said, no, man, there are things here of which I normally offer to people, such as uktwala. Then you can twala, then afterwards you can have money through uktwala. She said, okay, no, it's fine. Then I gave the woman the service. She paid me something like 28,800, if I'm not mistaken. It was between 28,000 or 29,800, something like that. Okay, I performed whatever thing I performed this woman. I gave it the rules and laws. Then when you go, you will do this and this and this and this and this and this. Fine. The woman went. Mind you, the woman wrote that her name is Nomusa Huhu. Okay, fine. After a period of 3 days, and I gave her a period that you will perform this ritual for
this long.
For this long.
This many months.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you must do this and this and that.
Yeah.
Fine. Now this woman, after a period of 3, because she came on the 10th. 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th. On the 14th, she was there, coming to complain. Then when she came to complain, I was
What
not
is
there.
she complaining about?
The thing's not working yet.
In 3 days?
In 3 days.
Okay.
So I was not there. Then I've been hearing these stories. There's a woman who's coming here complaining every day. Now it's 2 weeks. The woman is coming here complaining. I said, no, man, may you please just set an appointment for this woman. I want to see her. Then she came. When she came, she was just like this. So humble and everything was okay. No, you know, this thing hasn't worked. I said, no, man, I gave you a period. So why are you so now in a hurry like this? What's happening? Because she was now coming with Nigerian guys, things like that there by there.
To do what?
I don't know. So you know what did I do? I installed cameras via the whole building. Because Nami, I was now getting uneasy.
Yeah.
That is like there's something which is going on here. And I don't know the woman who's the woman. So After I installed the cameras, I saw her via the phone that I normally control my cameras via the phone.
Okay.
So I said, no man, is this woman? No, what must be wrong with this woman? Then she came. I spoke to her. What happened exactly? No, yeah, you know this thing I sebenzi, so I want you to at least do something so it can work. I said, no. May you please say just see this side, that side where patients are sitting for maybe 20 minutes. I'll be on your case. I'll be on your case because of I didn't cut you. Azanga mapata. Why samapata? Because of she said she's a Muslim and she was wearing Muslim clothes. Kanti by wearing these Muslim clothes, it was just
to cover her face.
I'm telling you. Fine. What did I do? She went. Then within 30 minutes, I said, call that woman for me. She was not there. Kanti, she went to the police station. But I wonder what kind of police station is that because of the policemen were here within minutes after she left. It was like, she just said, may you please come from here, I'm here.
Yeah.
You get my point?
Yeah.
That's where I saw that South Africa has, like, it's like there's no government. It's like there is no protocols of which are being followed. Because those policemen came making a serious noise in the church building. Okay, it's fine. Then when they came in, they saw me. Then they said, how cool, look, and it's you.
Wait, the small claims paper, it comes from the high court. I mean, it comes from court. So it means that before she came to you, she had already gone to court.
You know, all I can say, Owamie, is that this thing was planned from A till Z, of which I was not aware of anything. And you know, someone will say, as a killer, why didn't your ancestors show you? Someone can ask you that. First and foremost, the woman came to me. When I saw her, I had that thing in me that I don't have to help this person. That's why I derived from that thing of killing someone to say, no, you must do like, because of there was something in me of which.
But I'm
Yes.
so sorry to get you.
Yes.
You can finish.
There was something in me of which was saying, don't help this somebody, don't do it. Like, you know, for me to help her, we took something like 2 hours just negotiating because of there was this something of which was in me. Don't help this woman. On that day when she came with the police with that small claims court what paper. When she left, when they said, please, may you please call that woman for me? They said she's not here. I said, no, man. Something me said to me, there is something of which is being planned here. You must just be careful. You see, she went to the police, or people are coming here, and all that. Chigi, she was here, fine. The small claims court paper is written the other names, not the name of which she told me that she
gave
is.
you.
So these names are now like now man, can't you what's happening here? Fine. We are given the date of 14th of December, if I remember very well. On the 14th of December, I was at the small claims court. There was no woman.
She did not come.
No, she didn't come. She was not there. Then her not being there, then they said to me, because small claims court is just something like a room, man. Okay, as a court, the dead court for criminals and stuff. Then they said to me, you can see that there is something which is happening here. Try to we tlokomele. That's the message which I got from the small claims court. That there is something which is happening. Can you see that this person didn't come here?
But again, I think there's also something that I'm not understanding, because from
Yes.
what I know is that when you go to small claims, they
Yeah.
give you the first paper, right?
Okay.
With that first paper you're given, you sign, right?
Yes.
When you sign, it basically says that within the next 14 days,
Yes.
pay the amount or else I
Yes.
will take legal action
Yes,
against you.
yes,
So
yes.
after 14 days, that's when you have to go back to court and they give you a date. So how
Yes.
come you, with your first serving, you already had a date?
Ma'am, I'm telling you, I don't know what was happening there. And you know, Mina, I'm not familiar with those cost things. You can ask me anything about the cost things. I don't know anything. So, Mina already had a date and everything. Then I went there and I was just like, it was just only me. Fine. December, she now calls that you must know that now, all we want is that try to close the church. With immediate effect. And make sure that you move from CBD, you go somewhere else. You run your church there and everything. Because you are now like, it is like I'm disturbing others, of which I don't know who is it. The person from church, there is this other pastor, this
So it's
so-called pastor.
no longer about her
It's
and
no
her
longer
money.
about money.
It's about you disturbing other
Me
people.
disturbing other people, I must move from there. Fine. Or else you'll be on M. It's either it will be on Moja Love, on Reasotella or Ex Repo. Then I said to her, no man, you know Ex Repo deals with things of which are they have to be repossessed. So what are you repossessing?
What
would
did
be-
you give?
What did you give? Because
Yeah.
of you gave me you paid, then I paid you. I gave
For
you
a
my services. So
Yes.
what's wrong with that,
So you went to small claims. I went, you didn't come.
ma'am? Then fine. Chigi afterwards, there are now other people coming calling me demanding 250,000. Or else, Uskabo, you must know that you'll appear on TV as soon as possible. Man, I took this thing light, But day by day, this thing was becoming more and more and more and more. Come later on December, I closed, I think it was around before the 30th of December, because I normally close very 20-something. So last year I closed late. The other client of mine called me. Mkulu, whenever we are at your place, there is a woman who's standing there near Sira. So I'm just near Sira in Gandhi Square. There is a woman who's standing there with other guys. They'll be writing people off which are coming from your office every day. Writing their numbers and names.
Wait, they ask them.
Yes, they'll ask them, did Mkulu help you? Then you will say yes. Is everything going well? Yes. So it was like they were collecting a data.
Okay.
Now, this woman said to me, and whenever you're telling me that, telling her that everything went well, they'll frown, like it'll be like they are sad because of whatever thing of the positivity of which you're telling them. They want you to say, man, no, nothing happened. Like they want that. So whenever we are passing there, they'll write, and it's something which has happened for 3 times. I said, how? Now, like I am now, my mind's not thinking about that woman. Can't think she's the very same one who was doing that. Then the other client called me again. Mkulu, you must be careful. There's a person who's planning to take you to Moja Love and stuff. These people are meaning, they're seriously meaning business. Whatever thing of which they're running on top of, it's something of which is serious. Mind you, there was a girl who was working at my office. They went as far as buying that girl to poison me. Yes, these are things of which were happening rightly December. Now, fine. I had 4 bodyguards. On these 4 bodyguards, they even approached 2 of them that we just need this special somebody because of we cannot do anything here. Kaditunya, Hobani, you are always here guarding him. Okay, fine. So they failed again on that one. Come January.
So wait. How did you know that they got a lady that was working with you to
She
try
confessed.
poison?
She confessed.
Even the bodyguards.
Even the bodyguards. Mkul, there's been a very long time since I've been working with you here. I came here having nothing and stuff. So there is this somebody who paid me this much that I must poison you and stuff. But me, now my conscience doesn't allow me to.
How
to
much
do
did
that.
she say she was paid?
She didn't say anything.
The
I won't lie.
amount,
She didn't tell the amount because of
Okay.
what did she do? She spoke about the druggy today. Then afterwards, azanga sa khutla msebetsing. That's the last day I ke mmone ngwana till today I ke so mmone.
So how safe is she?
I just wonder.
Ne?
I just wonder.
Yo.
But coming for the bodyguards.
Yeah.
The 2 bodyguards of which I had, I'm still having them even till today. The one of which were approached.
Yeah.
Coming to do all these particular things. Okay, fine. Then come January, we were cleaning and stuff because I opened earlier on in February. We were cleaning, doing all those kind of things. Boom, on the day, Repo Crew came.
Huh. The day you're opening.
The day before I was opening, it was on the 26th.
Okay.
Because of on 27th, there was a big church, there was a women's service.
Okay.
And I was going to Malawi by then. Then on Monday, I was opening.
How did they know that you would be there?
Let me tell you something. Do you know that those Esiripo guys, they parking into him? They what? What did they do?
They followed you.
I want this name. Stalking.
Tailed. Okay.
Yeah, it's more like they stalk you. Whenever you are there is someone who's looking. You enter, you go out, you do what? Because of they said we've been coming here for weeks now.
Okay.
And we saw that you were not here. So we've been coming here for some time now. So today we got the information that you are here. Then they called this woman. Then
all of a sudden she was also there.
yes.
Okay.
So this happened. Ex-Repo came in. They pushed the butler bus. They were broken, the doors. They harassed my workers. Then they came in. Then when they came in, I had 2 guards on that day. They tried talking to them to put some sense in them. Then they spoke to them. Then afterwards, I allowed the presenter to come in and the woman to come in. Then the woman came in with another woman of which has been my client for something like 5 years. How? Then when they came in, this woman spoke about everything that they encountered, that she came with police and what. They didn't help her and stuff. Then I explained my side of story to X. But you know how these things are. Whenever you are explaining anything on Moja Love, if you are not the person who called them, they don't take any story of yours. They take the story of the person of which they came.
Wait, so your explanation was not aired?
My explanation was edited, seriously edited. Whatever thing of which you explained, the issue of killing, the issue of what, was not on air. But it's something of which I spoke right in my office while I was with the presenter. Now, whatever thing of which was aired, it was something of which was beneficiary for them. Because of the aired where this woman was making noise, where she was busy going inside the church, I'm labeling things, these things how much, I won't take this thing, these things how much, I won't take this thing, these things I won't take this. You know, I can even tell you that this thing was a seriously bloody game, if I can put it like that, for this woman, because she was laughing. Like, can you see that when a person says, we have won? It was something like that.
But I'm not understanding. I mean, I've seen clips. I've never watched like a full episode of X Repo.
Yes.
But I'm under the impression that X Repo comes to repossess what is yours. So if I now gave you this mug, or maybe we were married or whatever, or we were just staying together, or I brought this for you to fix, and now I need my thing, you don't want it back, I bring X Repo to come fetch. So what were they repossessing from you?
You can ask me again. Because of the question is, I told them very well, I gave the woman my services. And my services, it was something like 100,000. She came here with 28,000 plus, of which she claimed it was 30,000. Now, what is she repossessing? Now, the guy said to me, no man, you know you utwaliselo mama. So if you can perform everything of which this thing must perform, then by then, I'll let you go. But because of, I hope you'll do it. Then I said, no, I cannot perform that thing because of, number one, mina yaktwalisa, but mina ngitholanga ngalento. Yena, she came for these rituals. I'm not the one who's in need of these rituals. And how can I perform? You come with this muti, of which stayed with you there for 2 months or 3 months. Then you come with this muti again. I must perform those things from now. How possible is that? So X demanded that they demanded the church chairs, the sound systems, the cameras, all those kind of things. Then I said, how? How possibly can you take his into while I've rendered the services to her? So it was a matter of words back and forth. Okay, fine. Then I just said, it's okay. You know what? I'll give you a sum of 20,000 rand. Then afterwards, I believe that you'll be able to lend well. Then I gave them that money. Then after giving that money, to show that this thing was not about Dr. Hoti. This thing was not about iskolo, image and stuff, herbs and stuff. I want to tell you this. There was no even a piece of herb or the room or my shrine was not aired on the show. But the only thing of which was aired on the show, it was the church pictures, the church address outside, the church inside, the church outside, the church inside. So you can see that whatever thing of which was happening here, they were just like, they were turning the church upside down. They wanted to close the church. Because of whenever anyone sees that, whoever who believes in me, whoever who comes to their church, must just say, man, oh, this church, the pastor is a scam, it's a thief, so I must just leave this church. So they were airing the church inside, outside, inside, outside. I was never shown. I was shown just maybe for 2 seconds on the last episode. What was shown there was the church sound system, the church address, like everything inside the church, outside the church, inside the church, outside the church. So my question is, did the woman utwaliswe at the church because of utwaliswe is Godwin? So why don't you show the where she took whatever thing? Because they took pictures of that of all that.
So wait, when she came to you and she gave you money, was it in the church?
You know what's happening? This is how it is. We have a church, we have offices.
Okay.
More like whenever you're going to a pastor, there is an office where you have one-on-one.
Okay.
So the place of which they came to, where they were taking pictures, it was via the one-on-one place.
Okay.
So Mina, by my understanding, I thought will air whatever thing of which was happening inside those rooms. Because of I even showed them the gods of which they are doing this for people, like Ganesh, the gods of which I'm having, the Iskupu, my Iskupu, all those kind of things of which I'm having there inside that room. I thought it's something of which would be shown on air. But to tell you something, nothing was shown there. It was only church, to show that the thing of which is bothering us here is the issue of what? Of this church. Now, I heard about 300 plus members of the church. I want to tell you this, Owamie, after April, when this show was aired, I had 9 members, right inside the church. And it was a win for them. Then I got a message that we have won, we told you.
From yet another anonymous number.
Anonymous number. We have won. Have you ever seen any traditional healer on Repo? No. I was the first, and I believe I was the last. I was the first and the last. Have you ever seen Repo harassing or maltreating any kind of pastor or a traditional healer? No, you haven't. But whenever we are saying this on air, it is like we are Kurumela when they're in, because of our people have been so brainwashed by Moja Love that whatever thing of which Moja Love is saying to them, they take the story of which Moja Love is saying. And 90% of things of which are being aired on Moja Love are wrong things of which needs to be seriously questionable. I can tell you that this thing was, they took this video on 26th of January. 26 Feb, 26 March, it was not aired because it was under the lawyers. That whatever thing of which you are doing is wrong, and you must be sued for all these things. Because one, you are now, it's defamation of character. Number 2, trespassing. Number 3, you know nothing about how helps run, because this work, this is spiritual matter. Now fine. It was not aired for those months. Then Jiggy, it was aired. Then when I consulted my lawyers, they were nowhere to be found.
What do you mean they were nowhere to be found?
My lawyers just vanished into thin air. Now, you know, after being so trained, like people are tarnishing your name, like Kankani. Now there were episodes via TikTok, YouTube. People will come, then talk about my name. Then they'll put a blurry something here just for you not to see the person who's behind the camera.
Yeah.
So people will be coming. No, Dr. Hoti did this and this for me. Like, they are just working on whatever thing of which they are working on. You know, like whenever people are killing you, like here I'm being killed, it was something of which was happening. Now they saw that I'm not moving. I went back to work, I worked. Then you know people are people. People know that this person has helped me here and here and here. We're coming back again. People are coming back again. People are coming back again. Even at church, people are coming back again. Owamie, you won't believe when I say this. They were now sending Inkapi. I'll get threats from Inkapi. When I'm fine, I'll laleli. It is like you want to funuguzwa ngeskhumba, I'll laleli. And so to say this, I just wonder, why does every Inkabi must speak Zulu? Are they Zulu, or maybe they speak Zulu? I think so. Or they're using Zulu.
I think the word itself, Inkabi, that's a Zulu word. So I think it's a group.
I know, man.
They are just called Inkabi. But yeah.
You know, I'll enter a church, then they'll be saying, a message will come. You are wearing like this, and you are 4 inside. you are 6 inside. Today, you went from church. From church, you went to Sentin, to Michelangelo. Then afterwards, you came back, you went to your place. They'll tell me the color of detailed. Today, you're driving a white car. You were driving a silver gray car. You were driving a red Hammer. You were driving a Land Rover. Just like that. You were driving this kind of a Mercedes-Benz. You were driving a BMW. They'll tell me everything. Who was I with, where and how.
So are you not going to bring them here? Are they not going to be following you because now this is too deep?
No, I believe that. I believe whatever.
It's not a laughing matter, actually.
No, I believe whatever thing of which I did, like Modimo khona usa phelo baka. Because by law, by now, by law,
I had to die. Also asked
like, you see, by now, I'm telling you, I had to be buried and done with. Because I want to tell you this. They'll even tell me that you have a child. And you have taken I have 2 wives, by the way. You have taken your other wife to a safe place. And your other wife is with you. And your firstborn is Bokamoso. The second one is Bohlali. That every one of which is there is named after you is Katleho. And you have this much on your bank. Like, Owamie, I'm telling you.
How
It
would
was
they
bad.
even know
I
such
don't know.
details?
Those people gave me my ID number, full ID number, bank accounts. You have this. Your church bank account has this. You have invested so much. You have this assets on you. Like I just don't know about how because of by law they had to eliminate me. Because of what they said to me is this: where do you take this power? Because of coming to kill you, we cannot kill you. We don't know how to kill, because of whenever we're trying to kill you, it's so difficult for us to do that. It is so difficult for us to do that. So now, what is it that we are using? Because of Hoti, now we want to stop this because we can see that we are not winning. Try to gather this much, you give us, then afterwards, Zogeka. I said, no, I won't do that. Up until today, I won't do that. So, when I was going to church, every day at again, you'll get that's been like, you see a truck like it's a truck, that's been more. People's poo, like many things. Like you can see that now here it's a spiritual war against this physical war, things like that. Then whenever I'm at church, because of Ngumuntu Moya, I'll be preaching. Then Moya Zabuti, you see who and who and who. Abazang and Konzwin. They came to see how can they do their things here. But they won't. They won't be, like, it was not possible for them to do anything. Then, at some point this year, via March, I got drugs at church. So there were drugs. Then we had to contact the police. So things like that, Owamie. You know, coming to this thing, Yobunyanga and pastoring, it's one of them. If you are famous, yeah, you are running on the devil's dungeon.
And that is also from other people that claim to be...
There is no other people. By law here, this person of which is a pastor, the one of which has been saying I'm running on his territory, and maybe these other few traditional healers, I believe they're the ones of which have been doing these things all along. Because of, there is no one of which I can say I'm in a competition with. There is no one of which I can say I owe. There is no one of which I can say I'm an enemy. Like I'm not, I don't have anyone of which I can say it's my enemy or anything. So, rightly on this work of mine, I've seen Uguti, you know, being a traditional healer or being a pastor, if you are not famous and you don't have anything of which is strong with you, just remain there without being publicly known by people. Because of if you are known, it's a problem. No, being known, being famous is a problem. Because of my church was now becoming so strong and famous. Because of even the testimonies, they were too strong. Too strong. So it was just something like that. Now they turned everything ups and down. Ups and down. And I've been healing people. I'm having clients from England. Like England, Jamaica, Brazil, like many parts of the continent on its own. Like from Africa as a whole. I'll be having clients from Botswana, Swaziland, Morocco, people coming here. There are other helps of which people were, I was mainly, they were ordering from me, then I'll send them the helps. People from Australia had a very big number of people coming to me. I even opened a chemist in Tanzania. Like it has been quite a good experience at some point. But now there are those jealous people of which whenever things are feel like having a gift is a threat to others. That's something of which in because of what do I work with? I normally work with consulting. I'll tell you, I'll tell you your problems from A to Z. It's consulting. People of which are having spiritual gift. Mubungoma, isiZulu, isithunywa. Then afterwards, I didn't ukuphakamisa abantu. Ukuphakamisa, it's when I'm leveling up your life. You want promotions at work, things like that.
Is that ukutwala?
No, it's not.
Or it's different?
Yes, I'll explain it when I come back.
Okay.
Ukuphakamisa, it's when I'm using some parts of strong animals, such as a lion, elephant. These are two strong animals of which are there. So whenever I'll take, there's a part of which I'll take there and there, then mix with those certain herbs. Then after mixing with those herbs, I'll mix them, then kusebenza ngaso. Mangiqeda ukusebenza, that thing doesn't require you to do any kind of sacrifice. So we are paramiswa for your business, to have more people, to have more clients. We are paramiswa for maybe you're a traditional healer, you're a prophet. We are paramiswa for promotions. It is not ukutwala. Then again, I was also performing what? Ukutwala for people. Then on ukutwala basis, being chosen is different things. Ukutwala number 1, I was doing ukutwala for iskwama. I was doing ukutwala for what is that? Imvu, imbuzi, goat, sheep. Then again, I was doing ukutwala for what is it? The rooster. Mkuku or red.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Then my ukutwala process were two different. Like, it's just two different. There is ukutwala of which you need to come to me. Then when you come to me, I'll bury you alive. Yes.
Okay, we'll talk about that. What?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I'll bury you alive. Then after burying you alive, when you come out from that grave, no one will stop you. No one will stop you in this life. You will do your business the way you want. You will run your business the way you want. And mind you, I'm not burying you inside the casket. I'm burying you like this. Yes. Then there is uktwala for umfana, which is amadodomgete.
What's okay,
these
the tokolosh.
Yeah, it's more like tokoloshi, but those ones are more like people, but they are short.
I'm a boys.
I've so
heard of that.
there is uktwala, of which I was performing for people. For utwala ngumuntu, then we'll take someone's luck, then I'll impose it on you.
Huh?
Yes.
Oh, not
I
to
also-
kill a person.
Not kill a person.
Okay.
I'll be like for example,
Transferring luck.
transferring luck from that one to you. Then there's uktwala of which I do with your family lineage. How do I do it? Your family generation. You will go to a grave of which belongs to an elderly member of your family. Then after going to the grave, you will mainly light 7 candles on that grave. Then afterwards, I will take the spirit of that elderly person from your family. Then I'll plug that spirit on you. By so saying, gutwalisa with that person of which is no longer there. Then after taking that spirit in his fayeguwe, when you'll become rich, all your family members will be under you. Then you'll be the toppest rich person of which you must take care of these family members. No one in your family will become rich. You are the only one who will have
So you're
money.
basically taking from everyone.
You are taking from everyone because of the person who's giving luck to everyone is that person. So let me say, for example, in Tloko Yekaya, the
I get
grandfather,
that.
we take the spirit of that elderly person.
Yeah.
Then Kiskinya Wen. Other doing that, you'll become so rich. But mind you, you must make sure that you take care of your sisters, your brothers, and whoever who's there. Because if you don't, hell will be coming on your side.
The spirit will get upset with you.
Yes, you need to take care of them because of the spirit is now working for you.
Yeah.
That's the ugutwala of which I have. Then I have ugutwala of which you must drive and go wherever you are going with this bag. This particular bag, it's your friend, it's your family, it's more like your property. You must make sure that you travel with this bag wherever you are going.
You don't lose it.
You don't lose it.
Yeah.
This bag of which you are traveling with, it got abantu, clients, people, like wherever you're going, clients, like people. Mind you, in this bag, you are holding something like 100,000 in it. Then each and every 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, depending on how things running on your side, we always put money in this bag. On this bag, we put money, we put different types of hairs zabantu. It's either it's a white, Indian, Chinese, Portuguese, different hairs zabantu. Black people, and those herbs of which must be there. So by putting these hairs, when you are going this bag, you attract different people of which will be coming to your business, of which will be coming to you. This bag is also used by pastors, traditional healers, your CEOs, your principal, because principal, you must remember that there are those principals of which are being paid because of the number of the kids at school.
So basically, business people.
Business people.
Okay.
I'm giving you this bag. There is no ritual of which you must perform. I'm giving you this bag. Believe you me, you'll become so rich in a way, Mangasayo, by this bag. You are traveling with it wherever la uya khona. Then there is isithwalo again, of which I'm performing for people. But that isithwalo now, you must make sure that you sleep with a prostitute. It won't get activated if you don't sleep with prostitutes. You must make sure that you have sex less at home than you have sex more with prostitutes. Why?
Even if you can sleep with the same prostitute over and over,
No,
it has to be different.
We want different ones. Because we want you to attract different spirits.
Okay, so I know ninjas are gonna like crucify me, but guys, there's something about you that I'm super interested in.
Yeah.
Is the fact that you are a traditional healer,
Yes.
but you are also a pastor.
Yes,
You know,
yes, yes,
I think
yes.
this is something that we should dive into. Like, would you be willing to come back?
No, I am.
Ne?
I am.
Okay,
I am.
you should come back so that we can sit and actually talk about this, because I'm very interested.
problem.
How do these two
Balance.
How
Yeah.
do they even combine? But you know, I'm really just so interested in what you just shared.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
How dangerous is it really to be I would say a successful either traditional healer or pastor?
Okay. You know what's happening? For you to become a successful pastor, there's nothing wrong with it. If you become both a traditional healer and a pastor, of which is successful, you are now attracting, oh my God, you are now attracting like bad things, like wrong things, because of now people are saying, how do you do this? How does he do this? Him being so young, where does he get his power? Number one is power. Where do you get his power? Irregardless of which pastor are you from, where and stuff. They always believe that there is this power of which you are getting from somewhere. And I guarantee there is this thing of something of which comes just naturally. I want to tell you this. Being a successful Sangoma is wrong for the black nation. Because of they believe that Sangoma must be someone, you know, you have those, you are dirty, cracked feet and stuff, yes, heels and stuff. You are dirty, you are nothing. Like being a Sangoma, you must, number one, be on serious, poverty, alcohol. You must smoke. You must be a Sangoma, then work somewhere in a retail shop. For example, your shop, right, your boxer, your what. So that's the main thing of which people believe in. For you to become a Sangoma, to drive luxurious cars, to live in a house of which worth maybe millions, or it's a nice house for that matter, it's wrong. So by us being Sangomas, then again now you are now becoming successful. It's a problem. And doesn't mean that maybe by someone seeing you dressing like this, you have millions. No. But this small thing of which they see is a problem. Because of whenever people are listening to you, they can hear that, no, this one must not be poor. He must be balanced, well balanced in life. So that thing is something of which is boring people, I must say this. That's why you see, abantu bayatwasa, people are going to traditional initiation schools. But after coming back, they'll just be more on alcohol, drugs. Many Sangomas are on drugs, are on alcohol. That's the main thing of which people want to see. Now, whenever I'm a Sangoma, then there is a pastor who sees that there is this Sangoma of which now we can see that he's coming in a way that we don't want. Because of, they normally say being a Sangoma is devilish, it's what. So by you coming to Dr. Hoti's church, then you get that this person is clean. This person is like unama bodyguard. This person is like his life man is like it's balanced. That's what they hate. They want you to always beg, to always suffer. That's the main thing. That's the main motive of which we have about Sangomas.
You did mention that after the episode on Moja Love aired,
Yes.
That you moved from 300 members
Yes.
to like 9 members.
To like 9.
How has your life been after the airing of that episode?
You know, I want to tell you this. After, I don't want to act. This is something of which I must just tell you the way it is. You know, after all this, whatever thing of which happened, I had no problem. Okay, they aired the show. Then my lawyers did whatever they did. Then it's fine. What's bothering me is this. I have other businesses of which I was pushing. Now, whatever business of which I'm having, they were rejected. People will be cancelling their contract with me. No one wants me near them. Now, this thing put my life in serious danger. Because you must know that me, I'm a person of which I'm traveling around Soweto. I love Soweto. I'll go to malls. I'll go to where. Now when I'm entering in malls, people will be coming in like scammer. Hey, it's Hoti. I'm telling you. People of which I don't know. Even here, I believe that there are those psychopaths of which when they see Dr. Which they'll be coming in just to comment lies and stuff. Yeah, scammer. Like, who's this? What's happening? So you see now, this thing just put my life in danger. Fine. It was like, Owamie, at some point, my mind was like, am I getting crazy or what? Because of, I was so becoming slow, even to think. It was like, something man is wrong with me somewhere, somehow. Then I took a break on everything. People go to church, and you must know that I'm a leader of the church. People will be wanting to see me. People wanting for me to prophesy, because I prophesy at church. And mind you, I use herbs inside the church. I mean, I said to like image and stuff. Those things are not being done anymore. So also that made the church go down. Like bad. So now I was losing myself. I was losing the me. You know, you'll compare. This help, I've helped this much with it. They won. So because of, let's say, this one is just claiming about whatever thing she's claiming about. So now I must, like, everything of which belongs to me, or everything of which I am must just go down just like that. So these are things of which were happening. Like my name was being tarnished day by day, and minute by minute. That's the most dangerous part of which I think I must say I've encountered in my life.
Our next guest just walked in. She's so beautiful. I'm saying it.
Even the dress,
She's distracting. She's distracting our pastor. I'm sorry.
I'm
If
looking,
you
I'm
guys,
looking at the dress,
if you see his eyes, he's looking at our next guest. But you know, I would, as we're wrapping up, I just
Yes.
also want to find out, you know, I'm someone that, as I'm saying, I've never watched the show, honestly.
Yeah.
So I don't know what are the type of stuff that they actually deal with. But
Yes.
if you're saying that someone came for a service that was rendered,
Yes.
and they paid,
Yes.
but now they are coming and saying we're repossessing. Are they repossessing money?
Repossessing
You know,
what?
small claims was done. The person did not show up.
To show that there's something wrong here.
It really is very much
there's something
questionable,
fishy,
you
like,
know.
yeah.
And again, I think I should also say this, that obviously everything that is being said here is alleged by you.
Yes,
Because
which is
I
true.
do not know.
Yes,
I did
yes,
not watch.
yes,
I didn't
yes,
even
yes.
watch the episode. You
Hey,
know, when you
I'm
contacted
surprised.
my PA,
Yes.
I didn't even know about it. I'm being
surprised.
honest with you. You know, or maybe I saw it, but I just
Man,
didn't
this
pay
thing
too
is
much
something
attention.
of which was known by everyone. I'm telling you, even in the borders of Lesotho. I normally travel to Lesotho to do those, to take videos, to do what. You know, whenever I'm going there, I'll get a warm welcome. But after these things, it was better. It was better.
Wow.
It is just now when people are just realizing that something here was cooked. You know, this thing went as far as I heard about 6 servants at church. We normally call them servants. Those people of which are ushers and stuff. I'm sure you know them. You know those kind of people. They were also in this scheme of we need to kill this guy. Now, Bona, they came with full information to these people of which to these people of which wanted to kill me. They said, no, you know, inside the office, he just stays alone. He consults being alone. The bodyguard will be at the door.
Yeah.
The other ones will be down.
Yeah.
The other ones will be within the hall.
Yeah.
So it's easy to kill him because of it's just a matter of one must just get there, then must strangle him inside because of whenever he's consulting, it's just inside there. Owamie, on that one, it is like like.
How did you find out? Was it revealed to you?
It was revealed to me one. After being revealed, it was revealed when I was in a church. Then I saw 2 servants. The one was there are stairs there. So the one was going from the what you call the upstairs going down. Then they met via within the stairs. Then they were talking. So it was letting me, can you hear what are these people saying? I said no. He said to me, they are planning to kill you. You must always make sure that we are Zibeka. Then this thing happened on a Thursday. Then again, after 2 weeks on Thursday, it came back again. Then on the 3rd week, another servant came and confessed. Then after she confessed, I didn't sleep, I think, for 2 days. I was like, God, can't you what's happening? Like, how can you give me
I
this
think
work then?
money, when money is involved,
And money is a problem.
money is definitely a problem.
You know,
yeah.
a person, if a person thinks that you will, like,
yeah.
they'll do anything to kill you.
Yes.
And Mina, I opened a church, being driven by the Spirit. I don't know whether it's God's Spirit or it's a godly spirit. Only God knows. Being driven by the Spirit. I was not opening a church because of I wanted to take people from somebody's church or what. Even
Yeah.
till today. Mina, if we are 50, 100 at church, yajabul. I don't want millions of people. I'm just driving the ship, Hoti, healing people and reviving lives. That's it.
Are
Kanti,
you-
there are others of which church is a money-making business for them. It's a money-making scheme. It's not a matter of a church being a church.
Are you still there at your location?
I'm still there at my location.
Do you think you will ever move?
Owamie, I'm undecided.
Ne.
Because of, whenever I'm there, my spirit is now, it's not that
Free.
It's not that free.
Yeah.
If you don't actually free, but lend to me figure this place. This
It
object.
reminds you of a lot.
Yes, of a lot. So I don't know whether what will happen.
But I think what you can also complain. I think it's what is that? The broadcasting. Yes.
The BBC.
Did you ever?
My lawyer was on top of that.
But your lawyer is not a lawyer.
Then afterwards.
That's what I'm saying.
Because
Your
of
lawyer
by
is not
law.
a lawyer.
Because of by law, the Moja love what must ensure to apologize. That's number one. Then if I by any chance sue them, they must pay for my services of which I've been rendering for people. Whatever money which I've been making, on
Any
daily
revenue
basis,
lost.
they have to pay it.
Yes.
So now because of I didn't have that much power,
Yeah.
I just said
I mean, this is something that just happened now. This year, right?
It's just this year.
No,
So
yeah. Yeah.
at any moment I can just take any kind of decision, then I'll do whatever of which I can do. That's it.
I mean, I'm really disappointed. I really am disappointed because I don't know, like, if you watch my shows, I
Yes,
actually
yes,
have
yes.
this rule where
Yes.
if your interview is 3 hours,
Yes.
your interview will be 3 hours.
Yes.
Do you understand?
I get your point.
I try my best
Yeah.
to be fair to every guest that comes.
Yes.
And I try my best to be respectful to every person that
I
comes.
understand.
I try my best for my episodes to not be too edited. I edit the angles, obviously clean it up. Unless if maybe you call me before I edit and you
Okay.
say, hey, there's this part, I wasn't comfortable
Yeah,
with it, can
yeah,
you remove it?
yeah, yeah.
Then I will respect you,
Yeah. Hmm.
and remove that. You have got your own reasons. But I would never edit an episode
Hmm.
to suit a certain narrative. Because I feel like everyone's voice as deserves
Which is true.
to be heard, you know.
Yes.
So I'm disappointed and quite just surprised about the information that you're saying here.
No, I might be here. I'm sitting as a victim, but I believe that coming to Moja, there are thousands of victims of each other out there. There are thousands, because of now you can imagine there are many shows of which are out of order. Like now there are those things such as fake pastors. A person will come to you, then afterwards we are nigele nkonzo. Then afterwards the person will come in that you are a fake pastor. It is not a matter of them coming to me saying that you are a fake pastor. They are driving, like, the motive of which they have behind is just to close down this business, to close down whatever business of which you are doing. You're a transracial healer, you are a pastor, but they are closing down whatever thing of which you are doing. It is not a matter of them wanting you to explain or anything. Their motive is for this church to be closed. And you can see that there is huge sum of money which has been paid here. There was an episode of which I was watching, an adult of which is more like 20-something of years, 28 or 29, from fake pastor show, something like that. They came there on that church. They were taking oils of which that pastor is using. How can you heal the people with this? How can you do what? So it's just a lot of which is happening around Moja Love. Because I even went there, Owamie, with my lawyer, on the first time we went there. The white lady of which we met there, I want to tell you this. She was so cross. It's just a small door like this in Rosebank Mall. Small door like this. What do you want? What happened? Just give me the papers. like that arrogance.
Who was what?
I don't
is she
even know.
working for?
I don't even know whether she works under Moja Love.
Oh.
But it's like she's somewhere there, directors or what. I don't know whether what she is, but somewhere there. Because of we had to give the lady the lawyer of which their lawyer of which we had to give them the paper. So they said the lawyer's not there. The lawyer has been the person of which they've written, the one of which you are writing emails to on Moja Love. It was 90 something. They said she retired 3 years ago. So how can you put someone's numbers and emails of which has never been here for 3 years? Then again, whatever complaint of which you are sending is not going through them. Kama is just going through that email of which is not working. Something like that. So these people are hungry for content. And their content did not even care whether what does their content do
To the lives.
to the lives of Abantu Lab. You can imagine that I have politicians, I have lawyers, I have nurses, I have many people of which I've been healing for many, many years. That thing being aired, it was something of which was so disappointing, and I don't
Your
know.
reputation.
My reputation.
As well. Yeah.
Family,
I can understand.
whoever. You can
How
imagine.
did this affect you and your wives? Like, because obviously, you know, I feel like sometimes, I don't know if it's different because you're a Sangoma and you're also,
Yes.
I mean, you say a traditional healer
yes.
and you're also a pastor.
Yes.
But I know usually men, when they're stressed, you know, the relationship suffers. I can't imagine you now having to juggle 2 wives.
My God, it was bad. Owamie, it was bad. It was bad. It's just, I think I'm strong because of, you know, I even said, hey, if I was that person of which, if I took a decision of drinking alcohol from that time, by now I think I was going to be lingering around the streets. Because of, I was too way more than stressed. You can imagine that Mina, I have no other life besides healing. That's something which I must teach you. I have no other life besides healing. Because of, for me to live, I healed. For me to eat, I heal. For me to drive any kind of car I'm driving is because of healing. Now, when a person is killing the foundation of everything of my life, you are killing me directly. So it's something of which was happening. So I saw that, you know, there was the day I was saying, my God, I just need to try alcohol in my life, just once. But something in me said, don't do that. Why? But because of if I had drank any kind of alcohol on that day, I'm telling you, till today, so I don't drink, I don't smoke. I'm just this normal person. My mind is sane enough. That's all I can say. So for my family, so it was quite challenging. Now, for my community leaders and the people of which are there in my community, they know my work. They know how many people have I healed in my community because of I have different shrines.
Yeah.
I have one in Johannesburg CBD. I have one in Fine Town where my Marshall home is. I have one in Sebokeng. So in Val's side, everyone was just saying it's because of jealousy. We know your work. You have been helping us, helping the charities because of even the money which I'm getting through Sizabantu. I'll also buy food, shoes,
Give back to
give
the
back to the community and
Yeah.
stuff. So they just said, no, you know what, it was just a matter of what you call jealous and stuff. Because even now, just last week, I had a serious crusade. Then I had more than 300 people coming in. Then I was like, how? Because of the Moja Love has just ring my name. Where are these people coming from? And people are so happy and they were getting deliverance, of which is something that I'll forever be doing. I'll do it forever and ever and ever till that comes to my life.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, you guys can see. I know that some of you guys are gonna be like, "Oh, guys, we cannot give you everything in one day." And besides, he is still going to come back because there's so much that I still want to know. Be preparing yourself. I want to know from which wife is that ring from, because that's only one. We need to get into this Istanbul business that is happening here. Why is it that one wife was put in the safe and
They
the
shared
other one
money.
was with you?
The other
And
piece.
you have to answer next week. You don't have to answer today. I need to know, how did they put it there? Two of them put at the same time. I need to know all those questions. But anyway, I really am so sorry that you actually experienced all that you did experience. South Africa is a very unjust country, and it's a very unfair country. And I think that we have seen, you know, a lot of this stuff. And one of the reasons why I told myself that I will use my platform to give those that don't have as big of a platform
Yes.
to share their stories and
Yes.
also just put their own side of the story out
Yes.
there fully, you know. So thank you so much for coming. This is not goodbye, this is bye for now, because we will definitely see you. I'm still so interested. There's so many questions that I'm still going to ask.
No, thank you, Owamie.
You
Thank you a lot.
know,
No, thank you.
yeah.
It was a great pleasure being here. Also
Okay.
for you to give me this platform, hey?
You're
No,
welcome.
thank you a lot. Thank
You're
you a lot.
welcome. Anyway, ninjas, I love you guys so much. I'm sure at the beginning I will have written his handles. He also does have a YouTube channel, so go check his YouTube channel out. I'll write all his socials and I will make sure that I link them in the description box down below. From Owamie and Dr.
Hoti.
Hoti. It's bye for now. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.